These are the functions that we will be looking forward for. So PV, FV, NPR rate and PMT. So for calculating financial statements. So what we are going to do here, we will be simply going to this cell and say that I want to check the loan amount. So I will say equal to PV. The moment you say equal to PV, it asks for the rate, you give the rate. It asks for period, you give the period. It asks for payment, okay, I say EMI. And then it asks for future value. And the moment I press enter after putting all these values, it gives me this value. Now since we have put EMI as positive, that's why we have got this particular value as negative. So here we go. If you remove the dollar sign, this is the amount that we are getting. So like this, like this. So if you change this as positive, if you remove this as positive, you will see this becomes negative. The EMI becomes negative. Now looking into the third case, let's say I say that okay, I have the capacity of paying EMI as, let's say, 8,000 as EMI, and I wish to take a same loan amount of, let's say, 1 lakh, like this. The rate of interest being same, and then what I want to know that if the rate of interest is same and I increase my EMI capacity, then EMI paying capacity, then what will be the impact on the tenuity? Definitely if the principal value is same, if the EMI is increasing, definitely the tenuity will be decreasing. So what kind of speculations we can make here? So here we have put a formula in this particular place, like this. Here we have put a formula in this place. Now we are putting a formula in this particular place, which is our tenuity or period. So case number 3. So here the function will be equal to n per. So n per functions again takes the rate, the payment, the present value is this, and the future value being 0. You press enter, so you can see that you can complete this loan in around 20 months. So if you increase your EMI value and if you take the same amount of loan, then you can definitely end up this particular loan in less time. So these are different types of cases that we can. So we see that we have used 3 different functions here. If I just want to show the formula what we have used, in one case we have used PMT, another case we have used the function called PV, and in third case we have used the function as n per, like this. Now out of this particular scenario, if you want to create a table, that is also possible. So let's say I just wanted to see that I am having so many cases and speculations. I can simply just take this number. So let's say this is 1 lakh. I just wanted to check if I take it as 2 lakh, then what will happen, 3 lakh and then 4 lakh, something like this. So let's say like this. And tenuity, let's say wanted to check as a table format, let's say 36 and 48, like this, 3 years. If this is the case, then how will my EMI be looking as? So what we will do, as we have already seen in our last module, we can just take this particular value here as a formula and then select the entire table, and then what we will do, we will go to something called data analysis, data table, and the row input for this particular thing is a tenuity, so or the tenure, and the column input being the loan amount. The moment I press OK, so I can see that we can take different amounts and we can see the EMI right here. So if I reduce the indentation, the first number of decimals like this, so I can get a round off value. So which means that if I take a loan of 5 lakh and it is for 48 months, then I will end up paying a EMI of around 27%, 27,000, something like this. So here our data is also there. So you can see 1 lakh for 48 months, it comes as 5532, which is almost similar to whatever the EMI function has calculated. So this is same thing. If you just move the fraction, you can see the same amount has come, same data has come.